Since we entered the 3 weeks, which generally is known as the 3 weeks of mourning between the fast of Shiva Tammuz of yesterday and Tisha B'Av, really, we should look at it differently. This is 3 weeks of Chol HaMoed, because our sages tell us that these days will be transformed into days of celebration. So I presume Shiva Tammuz, yesterday the fast, will become the feast day. Tisha B'Av will become a Yom Tov. So we have 3 weeks in between of Chol HaMoed. So we know that we are going to be enjoying the wine Hamishumah, the wine that is being preserved from the beginning of creation time, where God preserved it for the feast, for the festivities of Mashiach. You have any idea where this is kept? This amazing, wonderful, well-aged wine? I want to share with you a story in the Talmud. Very fascinating. But before that, thank you, Hashem. Mizmor lesoido rila adene kol haratzim desadene b'simcha. Boy lefana benana duka adene velim hu asana v'lo nachla ama mitzvah marisoi. Boy shor besoido chatzroisa b'sila hoide lebach shemoi kitoi v'adene lelom chazdoi v'yad doi v'doi ramun asoi. My friends, some tzedakah. So the Talmud relates the following story. After the Churban Habayis Hasheni, the destruction of the second temple by the Roman Emperor, a number of great sages were around then. Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, his student, Rabbi Shua ben Chananya, illustrious student. In fact, he was the teacher of Rabbi Akiva. Brilliant mind. Very clear thinker. Often he would have debates with the philosophers of the time to prove to them the truth of Torah. So the Talmud relates the following anecdote. The daughter of the emperor, who she considered herself God's gift to the world. Beautiful young woman, haughty as can only be, walking in the streets of Jerusalem. And there she notices Rabbi Shua ben Chananya. By reputation, hearing the name, she knew who he was, what a great sage. But then she mockingly, sarcastically expressed herself. How could it be that such beautiful wisdom, Judaism, God's Torah as you claim it, is being kept in such an ugly vessel? Rabbi Shua ben Chananya was not the most beautiful looking individual physically. So he tells her, can I ask you a question, young lady? You're the daughter of the emperor. Always throws parties. Probably have delicious wine. Do you by any chance know where the wine is kept? Says, depending. Wooden barrels, etc. But the top quality is kept in clay jars. And he looks at her. The emperor's best wine is kept in clay jars? Shouldn't it be more royal? Doesn't deserve to be kept in gold vessels, in gold containers? Indeed, she says, you're right. She went back, told the servants to take all the wine which is in the clay jars and put them into gold containers. They ask no questions. They do as they're told by the princess. Eventually, the emperor threw a party and he asked for the wine to be brought from the clay jars, the best wines, to bring them in gold containers. And the wine is totally spoiled. What happened? Who put in those wine into the gold containers? The daughter. Why did you do this? The rabbi told me to do that. First accuse the Jews. Well, tell me the story. And she relates. She asked the question, and he said that. He calls upon him. Rabbi Yeshua ben Hanani comes in front of the emperor and he says, "Why did you tell my daughter to spoil my wine?" Your Highness, tell the story. I gave it as an example. Sadly, your daughter didn't understand it. Says the Talmud. That's the beauty. The Bet HaMikdash was destroyed. The beautiful physical Bet HaMikdash was destroyed. It's in ruins, shambles, ugly sight. But the wine is kept there. The purity of the wine is kept in the time of exile. So that in Mirz Hashem, any second now, when we come out of this exile, the beautiful wine will taste so great together with the l'chaim on the Yain HaMeshubar.